Hello, friends, and welcome back to Tales from the Concrete Floor. I apologize I haven't done a video before this. I really wanted to get out and hit the road running, if you will, in 2006, but life sometimes takes priority and things do come up. But here it is, the first video of 2026. It was a beautiful Sunday here where I live, and I decided to take a little bit of time and go down to my favorite record store. So today is just going to be kind of a quick video of the 3 used albums I picked up today. I was super stoked to get these too. It's some people, you kind of got to wonder why they would have turned in albums like this. First one is going to be Nirvana, live from New York. This is a fantastic MTV Unplugged appearance. You have great songs on this album. The sound quality is perfect. This was Nirvana at their height. And you have your tracks are About a Girl, Come As You Are, Jesus Doesn't Want Me for a Sunbeam, The Man Who Sold the World, Pen Royalty, Dumb, Polly, On a Plane, Something in the Way, which is personally my favorite Nirvana song, Plateau, Oh Me, Lake of Fire, All Apologies, and Where Did You Sleep Last Night? This was an absolute steal. Couldn't believe that I found it in the used bin. Super stoked to own it. Next on the list, I picked this bad boy up too. Most of you know, if you watch my videos, I do love metal, and that includes hair metal. And to me, in the 80s, no one defined it better than the great Motley Crue. This is the album From the Beginning. This is a pretty recent release, actually. Yeah, this came out in 2025, and somebody already turned it into the used bin. I really like this album, though, the presentation. This right here, this is Motley Crue at their finest. This is when the Crue was the Crue, and no one could argue that they were the nastiest rock and roll band out in the world. This has an awesome gatefold in here, which is very cool. Big fan of the gatefolds. Love a good presentation on an album. Makes you really feel like you got your money's worth. Track lists on here. Livewire, Take Me to the Top, Shout at the Devil, Looks That Kill, Too Young to Fall in Love, Smoking in the Boys' Room, Home Sweet Home, Girls, 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 Dr. Feelgood, Without You, Kickstart My Heart, Don't Go Away Mad, Same Old Situation, Primal Scream, Afraid, Saints of Los Angeles, The Dirt, Dogs of War, and the Home Sweet Home redo that they did with Dolly Parton. I will probably pick up the needle before it hits that track. Sorry, Crue, that was a bad call. But anyways, another album that I'm super stoked to have. Also came with a cool little insert in here. Came with a bunch of stickers. Just everything from the old school Crue logos. Let's see if I can get that out. There we go. So you got some of your old school Crue logos running through your Dr. Feelgood to your newer Crue logos. Just a nice touch. This is one of those other things of why I always stress, buy physical media. You do get some nice bonuses with your purchase. Now, for the crown jewel of what I picked up today. Sorry. See, this is what happens when you're recording stuff live. Well, I guess that Motley Crue sticker is just going to be quickly added to the fridge over here. Yeah. Good stuff. No need to edit that. That's real life, people. That's what happens when you're doing album reviews and messing around with stuff. Now, for the crown jewel of my used record finds today, in which I honestly, I don't have any idea why anyone would have turned this album in. It is hailed as quite possibly the greatest album ever made. And in my opinion, I'm going to have to agree with that. Of course, I am talking about Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, cannot believe that this album was in the used bin, and it's in absolute flawless, beautiful condition here. Of course, you have all the famous tracks on here. Speak to Me, Breathe In, On the Run, Time, The Great Gig in the Sky, Money, Us and Them, Any Color You Like, Brain Damage, and Eclipse. Amazing gatefold with some phenomenal colors running through there. I had this album a long time ago. I did have a flood in one of my basements, ruined a lot of my LPs, and this was one of them that did get ruined. So to find this in the used bin at my local record store was very exciting. And to also find a couple little treats inside of it as well, which was super cool. Has a couple full-size posters in here that are just awesome. This one of the band, once again, this is what I'm telling you, with supporting and buying physical media, you just get cool shit with your purchases. So yeah, very stoked to have this. I am going to frame this photo or poster of the band for certain. Came with another poster in here as well, one of the famous shots. This is why you buy physical media, my friends. You get the jewels with it. So yeah, as I said, I apologize that I have not been cranking out the videos so far. As I stated, this is going to be the first one of 2026. But I do truly intend to make many, many more. If you are enjoying the content on this channel, thank you so much. I would love it if you subscribe, but if not, that's cool. I do just truly appreciate that you even gave the video a chance. And let's remember one of the most important things moving into 2026 and in this crazy world that we live in and the crazy times that we live in, let's make sure first and foremost to be kind to one another. As always, thank you so much, friends, and I'll see you on the next video.